Okay, I can't hold this in anymore. I've got to talk about this. So first thing I want to say is this person who sent me these messages is not a victim of his. They're someone I reached out to, and then they reached out to him. They had collected the information from me that they needed, and then they wanted to go confront him. Now, as you can see, they did say that their inbox, they don't go through these requests very often. So it's actually an old message that I sent her, because the message I said that there was 5 victims at the time, but now there is 16 victims, known victims. And first off, he's saying that someone is harassing his followers since I can't bother him anymore. First off, I never bothered him. He blocked me as soon as I made videos about him. Like the first video back in June, like the first proper video. I cannot harass him, that is correct. But if me calling out a toxic male predator online is harassment, then maybe he should look at his own content. Because that's his entire platform is calling out toxic dudes like himself. And as you can see from the previous screenshot where my message was included, I don't harass anyone. I reach out and then I let it be. They either get back to me or they don't. They either ask for more information or they don't, and I either give it to them or I don't. No harassment involved. Just trying to make people aware and warn them. And here, I don't know if he's got multiple personalities, but who the fuck is Weave? Like, who's Weave? Never met them before. And yes, he is right, we never did meet in person, but oh, we have met. We know each other quite well and intimately for 9 months. I don't know what he can stay out of because it's his mess. I couldn't and wouldn't be saying these things if he didn't do these things. I also wouldn't be saying these things if he wasn't portraying himself as an ally, as an activist, as a feminist. And as she asks, but what does that mean though in regards to him being the best version of himself? This is what she got.
Okay, so here's the exchange that just happened, and here's the clips he sent me.
It means that I can acknowledge my wrongdoing and take steps to try to better myself.
Now this is where I've really got shit to say. Take steps to better yourself, how, Moses? Because absolutely nothing has changed. You are still preying on new women. I have found several new women since I've been calling you out.
Like setting up better boundaries, being more disciplined and controlled of myself, and going to therapy, and just trying to always be a better person.
Setting up better boundaries. Okay, let me tell you what setting up better boundaries means. Because he's absolutely still messaging new people. I have lots of proof of that as well. What he means is turning comments off on posts where he might be questioned about this. What he means is deleting comments that do come through. What he means is blocking people who mention me because he's scared shitless of me. What he means is putting message requests on because he's even too scared to get direct messages like these. Because he doesn't mean creating boundaries between him and his audience. He doesn't want parasocial relationships. He wants sexual ones. And there is not a chance in hell that this man is going to therapy. I'll tell you for why. What therapist would hear a man say he's abused minimum of 16 women by using his platform specifically to do so, and say that being a better person means running and hiding from it, victim blaming, calling all his victims liars, and continuing to do the exact same stuff, continuing to make the same problematic content, and continuing to prey on women? What therapist would say that's making a better person of yourself? That's continuing to be the exact same person. You are sick. Your therapist didn't tell you that, Moses, because you're not going to therapy.
But I never want to get caught in a cycle of drama and saying something bad about something on the internet.
Now, this is where I start to get really pissed. Because him describing this as drama and controversy. It's not drama or controversy when he does it, though. But when me, a woman who he's personally hurt, calls him out for the same behaviour, suddenly it's drama and controversy. This is his mess. I haven't created a whole platform pretending to be something I'm not, for the sole purpose of taking advantage of my audience for financial purposes and sexual ones. I'm not the one putting people's health at risk. He's victim blaming and projecting onto me. If what I'm doing is drama, then so is what you're doing. So yes, you absolutely get involved in this shit. And you're involved in this whether you like it or not because you've caused this.
So, in all honesty, I'm just trying to be the best version of myself and try to put positivity out into the world as best I can, and I guess I'm just haven't kept up with any of it.
He absolutely has kept up with this. He is on those comments so quick whenever anyone writes anything about this. He is all consumed by this. He is scared, and rightly so. If you want to be a better person, Moses, taking accountability would be the very, very first step. Not lying and making out that I'm crazy and harassing people. Because when you call me a liar, you're calling 15 other women liars. Doesn't sound very much like an ally to me. Sounds like misogyny to me. Sounds like misogyny that you think it's okay for you to call out toxic men, but not for me. Especially when it's been personal for me. And I have proof. Lots and lots and lots of proof, Moses.
But I absolutely want to say thank you for taking the time out of your day to try to have a dialogue with me, try to have a conversation. It really does just open me up for finding ways to always confront and be a better version of myself.
But ever avoidant, he's still not answered her question. What does being a better person look like, Moses? Because you haven't said. You said going to therapy and being a better person, setting up boundaries. But you're not doing any of those things.
But thank you very much. And, I hope you have a great rest of your day as well. But I hope you can understand.
I never said have a good day.
I swear this man has his conversations planned out in his head already. So much of what he says sounds scripted all the time. A lot of us joke about that. I personally like to call him a bot. She never wished him a good day. He did that. He's been trying to get out of this conversation since it started.
I don't want to be someone who says bad things about someone on the internet, who drags people down, who stirs up drama and controversy.
He doesn't want to be someone who says bad things about someone on the internet. Dickhead. You're such a dickhead. I believe that's the song you use when you call out men on the internet. Men like you. You don't want to drag people down. You're a cunt. Isn't that another one that you use? And the second you get wind of any of these dudes going viral for being controversial, you're on it like a Scotch bonnet. But it's different when it's you. When it's you, suddenly it's me, because you're projecting, you're flipping it round. You're projecting that this is what I'm doing these things, I'm dragging you down, I'm causing controversy. I couldn't say it if you didn't do it. You're mad at me for spoiling your reputation, for telling people the things that you've done and said, which align with the people that you call out. So you should be making videos yourself, on yourself. But you won't, so I'm doing it for you. Thank me later, because this is actually going to help you grow if you actually take accountability. Because, I don't know, I'm clearly stupid because I trusted you in the first place. But I am hoping that there's just something wrong with you. I really do hope that there's just something wrong with you that can be fixed. So I think you probably are a nice guy. You are a bit dull, but I think you are a nice guy, deep down. And I'm just telling myself that you're very badly hurt and you're lashing out at women, specifically women. You're targeting us, grooming us, creating a safe space for us, specifically for vulnerable women like myself, women who are sceptical of men, because we've been through a lot. You're lulling us into a false sense of security. And then a couple of videos later, you'll do a dance in your little shorts, hanging out your tackle like it's bait, literally fishing for us. Then you poach us in the comments, start following us, liking our stuff, and then you start grooming us more personally until you get what you want. Awful behaviour, awful man. But I do think you have the potential to be a good one, but you need to fix your issue. You are literally just running away from everything. That's not better in yourself.
If there are things I can do better, I always want to acknowledge and take steps to do that. But at the same time, I don't want to be someone who goes in the back and forth of internet drama or things like that. And I guess that's what I and my therapist have agreed upon.
Again, there's not a therapist who'd agree with that. They'd say you need to take accountability, own up to what you've done. Let me help you. Apparently you don't realise. You've created a large platform for the sole intention of grooming and harming women, emotionally, mentally and sexually, and putting their sexual health at risk by telling us and coercing us into unprotected sex because you tell us that we're the only one for you. And because you're Moses, you're unexpectedly fun, you're that dude Moses, this wonderful feminist guy. We believe you. You're talking to people that you have no idea their ages of, targeting newly divorced people, married people, and vulnerable in a multitude of other ways, but mostly mentally. You cheat on us all. All of us who believe we're in relationships with you, you're cheating on us all with so many people. You're a predator, and your therapist would tell you to own up to that, take accountability and apologise. But you're a narcissist as well, and you're not going to do that. Prove me wrong.
So, like I said, I appreciate it. I think this will probably be like the most I'll say about it. I'm always willing to talk to people in private messages, but that's, I hope you have a great day, and yeah, back to dancing for me. Sorry, I'm out of breath.